Hello everyone, Gebatron here. This video we're going to learn all about artillery and how artillery works in the game Hell Let Loose. Um, First of all, where's artillery located? Let's hit M. Well, first of all, I'm spawned in as the commander. You can see in the bottom left hand the three dots there indicate I'm the commander. Let's hit our M key. Now, the artillery is always located here in the back of the map. This is what it looks like. The artillery piece here like this. Uh, we're the Americans, so you know that's where it's located for us. For the Germans, it would be located somewhere over here in the A column, somewhere between 5 and 6 here. It's always located somewhere like that. Not every map has artillery for both sides. Um, I think the Utah beach map, the United States, does not get artillery. I could be wrong about that. If I am, please correct me in the comments. However, right now it shows there's no one on there. How do you get into an artillery piece? You walk up to it and you hold down the F key. And then you can hit the M key to bring the map up, and then you can see that it is now occupied with somebody, but we still don't have a loader. Uh, I'm in this server by myself, so. Okay, so that's that. When you hit F to get into it, you automatically go into the first open spot, which is the gunner. If you hold down F2, you'll switch over to the loader, and then at the bottom right-hand side of the screen there, you can see there's two HCBE M116 smoke rounds, and then it says smoke, or there's a picture of smoke, and then 5 munitions. That means every smoke shell you fire will cost 5 munitions. If you hit the M key again to open up the map and you look at the top of the map, you can see the resources up there. We have 587 munitions, and that's all we'll really worry about here. There's also manpower and fuel, but that doesn't really matter for the purpose of this video. Closing the map again, you can see what's highlighted there at the bottom right hand is number 1, HEM107. HE means high explosive, and then there's a picture of an explosion, and then 3 munitions. So every time we fire a HE shell, it will cost us 3 munitions. If I hit the number 2, that changes that. If I hit number 1, it goes back. But we want HE for the purpose of this video, so let's leave it there, and then let's tap the R key to load a shell. There's a cool little animation. So now we're loaded. Let's hit F1 to go back to being a gunner. Now there's a bunch of stuff over there on the left. The left-hand column, everything's green. That's like way at the top it says 1,600 meters. The bottom, 100 meters. Over on the right, way at the top, it says 622 mil. And way at the bottom, it says 978 mil. That deals with the elevation of the gun. I don't know what a mil is. If somebody knows, that'd be great. But um, anyway, if you want to shoot only 100 meters, you have to have the gun at 978 mils. Well, how do we know where we're shooting? Well, let's hit our M key. I was in earlier as the German commander, and I placed a couple garrisons that we're going to destroy. You can destroy enemy garrisons with artillery, among other things. A grenade will work, and that's about where I put one. So let's place a call-in artillery mark there. It says it's 856 meters. Let's hit M. I'm already lined up on it. But to traverse the gun left and right, you hit the A key to go left, the D key to move right. To adjust the elevation, um, you hit the W key to lift it up. To bring it back down, you hit the S key. At the bottom right hand, you can see what round we have loaded. The traverse is the left and the right of the gun. Right now we're moving it left. Right now we're moving it right. And the elevation you can see is the mils. Here we're moving it up. Here we're moving it down. And artillery, the higher the gun is pointing up in the air, the closer the round will land to you. The farther down range it's pointed, the farther it will go. Anyway, let's pull up our mark right here at 856 meters. So now we need to go over to our left, and we need to find 856 is about halfway between 800 and 900 meters. So between 800 and 900 meters over there, we have between 788 and 812 meters. That's a difference of, I don't know, what, 24? So cut that in half and we have 12. So if 812 mils is 800 meters and we need it to go 856 meters, that means if we're around 800 mils, we should hit our target. So let's bring up our mark again, make sure we're centered on it. You can see there's a crosshair there. That doesn't move up and down with the gun. So you need to center it. And then let's elevate the gun to about 800 mils. Ooh, went a little far. It's 856 though, so why don't we just go one more mil. And then to fire, you hit the left mouse key. Now it takes a while to get there. So let's listen for the impact. Any minute. There. We destroyed an enemy garrison, which means we were right on target or near our target. Let's see. I did place another garrison, so let's try and hit that one. Let's enter our gun. You can see in the bottom right hand it says round empty. So let's switch over to our loader. Let's make sure we're on HE. Let's hit R. This goes much faster if you have a loader, of course, but isn't always necessary. Let's hit F1 to move back. Now, where I put this other garrison is between this down plane and this trench work system. So let's zoom in here. Now how this would work in game is like a squad leader or a squad would report, you know, like, hey, I found an enemy garrison or whatever, or I want artillery called in here, and they would relay that to the commander, and then the commander could put down, you know, the mark. And this is about where I put that garrison. So, you know, let's put our call in artillery mark. Let's hit M. Now we have to traverse over here way to the left. Make sure to keep that mark up by hitting T. You can adjust how long those marks stay up. Okay, now you'll notice we're all the way to the left and we're not near our mark yet. So if you hold down FT, or not FT, F2, and you move over to the loader, you can also adjust the gun by hitting A or D. This is a larger adjustment. When you're the gunner, you can make finer adjustments. So that should be far enough. Let's go back over to the gunner, bring up our mark, and yes, we've gone far enough. So you need to work as a team if there's two of you. Now here we need to go 1,040, what'd that say? 1,046. Okay, that's about halfway between 1,000 and 1,100 meters. So that gives us between 764 and 741 mils, which would be what? Let's say 752. So let's bring our gun down to 752 mils. There we go. Let's bring up T to make sure we're still centered. Looks pretty good. Let's fire this thing. Let's wait for the impact. Any minute. There, we got it. Okay, now remember that using artillery, does use resources, um, and it's a good idea to coordinate. Usually people don't like it if you go into a game, and just hop on the artillery piece and start shooting, all willy-nilly. Um, coordinate with people and make sure that squad leaders and commanders are asking for artillery support. If you want to go practice, grab a friend, go into a server, and work together to do basically what I just did. Um, that's. If anybody has anything to add, feel free to say something down in the comments. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you like my content or you want more of these guides. And thank you very much for watching.